We start presenting the teams. For China, playing with number 4, Lei Tianzhou. With number 5, Chen Juixing. With number 6, Zhang Juiming. With number 7, Liu Yi. With number 8, Long Yu. With number 9, Chen Haizhen. With number 10, Lin Zuming, the captain of the team. With number 11, Dai Jianming. With number 12, Zhang Tongli. With number 13, Yang Jiang. With number 14, Chen Wenyi. And with number 15, Wang Zhaoyan. Coaches, Han Yang and Zhu Juosheng. And for Germany, Björn Glassen. Physically possible to rise for the national anthems. Bitte erheben Sie sich für die Nationalhymne, sofern sie möglich ist. Wir starten mit der Hymne Chinas.
Okay, folks, here we go. Germany and China. Bronze medal women's game. And there's the total roster for Germany. The crowd has really packed in here. This is going to be another sellout for the German women to see if they can get the bronze medal here in Hamburg. This is going to be a good one. I expect China to give the Germans all they can handle. The team from China is the wild card that everybody calls them in this tournament. And they've gone 3-2. Both teams have beaten the USA women.
Eine Aufstellung nicht haben will, weil wir den Hochball beim ersten Spiel gewonnen haben. Johanna, du stehst in unserem Rückfeld, tust teilnahmslos, mittig hier, nicht so weit hier. Und dann, wenn der Ball hochgeworfen wird, drehst du dich und fährst außen den Turn. Der Ball kommt zu Marina vom Hochball und du gibst den Langpass für den ersten Korbleger. Das ist unsere erste Hoffnung. Auf geht's!
Come on.
Okay, didn't want to talk over the coach there, and I'm here with Ben Mortensen, Mark Romero, ASC Sports on the call. And there's the Chinese starting lineup: Chen, Zhang, Liu, Lin, and Huang. Those are the names Ben has got memorized at this point.
Just about. I've done enough of these. I can remember most of their names. I've tried to look up pronunciation. I'm sorry if I butchered some of them.
And there's the 5 starting Germans: Miller, Valen, Patzwald.
That's a D.
That's Valen, Patzwald, First, and Monin.
W's are V's, and W's sound like V's over here. So here are our players to watch as we tip. We got Marika Miller, number 4 for Germany. She's got 17.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Marina Monin, 15.6 assists, 6 rebounds. Those are the 2 big for,
and I'll do the main German call. Ben will do the main Chinese call. And that's Miller with the ball there. Over to Monin, number 14, the 2 big ladies.
And for China, we've got Suling Lin as their main gun, 15 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, number 10. And Sumai Zhang, 11.7 rebounds. She's number 6.
This place is sold out and standing room only for the Germans to try to come home with the bronze medal. But the Chinese have something to say about it.
That was Xiaoling Huang on the shot, and she got her own board.
Nice inside pass there. But the Germans come away with it. And there's Valen, number 5, bringing the ball up. Miller to Monin. Can she hit her second? Not this time.
Nice pressure there by Guidi Liu.
Expect this one to be a very close game. Hard fought.
Suling Lin from the elbow dumps it in, and there's a foul on Valen. That's her first, Germany's first team foul.
This is what these teams thrive on, these packed crowds and these big audiences, and that's what we have for this one. Sport of wheelchair basketball has really taken off in China, as it has in Germany here for many years.
Oh, bad pass. Miller with the steal.
This is the height of the sport right here. There's Miller with the ball. 4 and 14 are the 2 big ladies. And then you've got Valen there.
Miller from the elbow, and she drains it. Germany on the board quickly, 4-0. Xiaolin Huang surveys the court, back to Suling Lin.
First comes out to meet her. Good defense here by the Germans.
Guidi Liu
But they get
inside.
inside.
Oh,
and
Huang stuffed by
Monin
Monin.
comes back with a clean stuff. There you can see the height of Monin.
Yeah, if we were
but
NBA commentators, we'd say she gave her a face.
Chinese have just as much height right there with their big lady. Huang, right?
Yeah.
Number 6. See what the Chinese can do with one of their shooters. Let's go. Just before the buzzer, had to get off that shot. Maybe not the best shot or intended, but had to get it off.
Oh, nice pass.
Up to Valen. She sees the opening. Takes it in.
Oh.
Little hard to the side off the glass. But Germany with the early 4-0 lead. Just getting rolling here in the bronze medal game for the win.
Suling Lin from the free throw, just off.
Germany's there for the rebound.
Sloppy pass.
Looks like China's going to get the turnover. Another chance. That's Lin, that hot shooter, number 10.
Shaolin Wang doesn't get the friendly roll.
Get the rebound.
Oh, Chen with the rebound throws it right to Miller. Oh,
Chinese
Miller
ladies,
returns the favor.
Chinese ladies
Wang with the interception. She's fouled. That's Valen's second already. Johanna Valen with two fouls. Germany 2 team fouls.
All right, we got our first substitution for Germany. That's number 12, Annabelle Breuer, coming in, a 1.5. There's Lin with the ball. Nice cut.
Guidi Liu inside to Huang.
Look at that shot.
Nice
She had to shoot that straight up, straight down.
Nice soft touch off the glass.
The only way you can shoot that one. Beautiful shot there by the Chinese.
I love the drummers here.
Germany quickly gets
crowd here.
Germany gets it quickly over the
at the
line.
Adel Optics Arena.
You've got 8 seconds to bring it over the half-court line in every wheelchair basketball game.
China doing a good job on defense, not allowing Germany into their offense.
There's Monin, doesn't get the roll, and China's got it.
Monin tries to bother the shot, but Sumai Chang puts it home.
Gets the equalizer.
It's 4-4. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Timeout.
We do have a timeout. And
wir brauchen die Transition, dass wir hier.
We'll take a break ourselves.
Wir müssen gucken, dass wir hier vorne kreuzen, dass wir können hier keine Anspielstation haben, wir müssen sie im Zentrum haben. Und dann müssen wir eben gucken, dass wir dann auch weiterspielen. Aber wir müssen uns schneller absetzen. Wir warten zu lange. Das nächste ist, momentan haben sie die offenen Würfe. Wir müssen mehr an die Stuhle rangehen. Und wir brauchen die Anspielstation, wenn wir nach vorne fahren, weil das so einfach ist. Also Konzentration, Umstellungsfähigkeit sofort nach vorne. Gerade die 4,5er. Probiert, dass ihr nach vorne kommt.
Ja, wenn ich in der Mittellinie bin, lass mich wieder zurückkommen, fallen. Wir machen voll keinen Druck. Wir machen den Druck an der Mittellinie. Lass mich weiter, ich als nächstes dran ist mit dem Ball an. Egal wer.
all right, we got to see those lovely cheerleaders out there out on the floor for our first time out. And we're going to be in for a good one here, folks. China out to redeem itself for a couple of tough losses. And they play totally different in close games and in games where they're ahead. And we'll see what happens with this one. Germany with the ball.
Fierce from the elbow.
With her first shot.
Jump ball. And the possession arrow will favor China.
That's what it was, jump ball.
Oh, nice move. Shaolin Huang with the cut. She's fouled by number 9. That's Laura Fierce.
No foul shots yet. That'll be the side out China.
Yeah, that's her
second foul for Germany.
Third team foul. They haven't put it on the board yet.
Well, just like that last Netherlands-Japan game we saw, Ben, had a feeling that one was going to go back and forth the whole game. We could be in for that in this game.
Yeah, that was a great game. 1 point.
Went right to the end with that one.
We got to have pizza with the Netherlands guys afterwards. That was pretty fun, right?
They were in a good mood, and they had a great tournament, Netherlands, and now they can
travel on Su Ling Lin.
Now Netherlands can focus on their ladies, playing in the gold medal game right after this against Great Britain. But first, this bronze medal game.
Oh, China bringing some full court pressure.
Trying to get it over at 8 seconds.
Oh,
they just get it over. Now they got to get all the ladies up. China looks to
that's what the Netherlands did to Germany, is they didn't allow them to get down and get into their offense.
A lot of pressure defense.
Nice. Shot clock ticking down. 3-2.
Got to take a shot here for Valen.
Somebody's got to put it up.
Miller throws it up.
Desperation, no rim.
That's going to be a turnover if they want to do side out, but they'll just give them the ball, as China has it either way. Good defense by the Chinese there.
Su Ling Lin just off the rib support.
Ladies just getting rolling here, finding their touch, seeing what the other team's all about. In the first matchup of these teams, Germany did win. They pulled away in the end.
58-42.
By 16 points. But this is the bronze medal game.
Oh, just very close, but not quite.
Miller and Timonen, the two big ladies, work it nicely, but can't hit on that one. China comes away with it. There's Lin. She loves that shot over there. Great shooter.
Into Guidi Lu.
Oh, couldn't hit the easy one. She's lamenting that one. And Germany brings it back up. See if they can get it over
full court pressure. Chen knocks it away.
Get the turnover. There's Lin's shot. Will she take it? Not yet. Wants to get her other players in the game. Wants to get more easy shots. China didn't have as much movement as we've already seen this game and last game.
Su Ling Lin into Chen. Chen buries it.
I like what I'm seeing from China. Definitely playing a different game so far than they did against the tough Dutch. Germany brings it back with the down for the first time. And that's Miller with the ball. Takes the shot.
Too strong.
Doesn't hit.
Guidi Lu. And she gets the roll.
Gets the nice roll. Soft touch.
It's Guidi Lu's first points. China up 8-4.
Muller bounces off the chair and spins around looking for the open lady. And there's Valen in the corner.
It's Monin.
Nope, that's Monin in the corner. And China gets another rebound. Germany a little cold this opening quarter.
It's Huang, and she's fouled. Looks like that.
Very defensive quarter. It's only 8-4 here.
They called an offensive foul on China. It's going to be China's first team foul, and that's on number 5. That's Sujing Chen.
Germany wants to get that 4 off of the board. Let's see what we can do here with Miller. Into Monin. She's got the shot, and this time, another rim off the rim. China brings it up.
Sumai Cheng, nothing but the bottom of the net. China's up 10-4. 1 minute to go here in the first.
This is what China needed to do, is take the big crowd out of it.
A little screenshot. Chen's setting up, and they're not jumping her. You got to take that. Make the defense respect you.
Monin now bringing it in. Over to Miller. Sees the shot. This
Miller
one
drains it.
Needed that one. Got it.
Sumai Cheng with the shot fake. Now she shoots in and out. Miller with the rebound. 10 seconds to play here in the first.
Will she shoot it all the way up ahead?
Oh, intercepted by Sumai Cheng.
Probably did that because time's running out on the first quarter. Will China get it off? They do,
not quite,
but don't hit it. A very low-scoring first quarter.
Well, I mean, you say low-scoring, but China only scored 13 in the entire first half against Netherlands, and they got 10 in the first quarter. But yeah, it's definitely look at those shooting percentages.
Well,
only
that's why it's a low-scoring game. It's
for Germany, only 29% for China. The rest of it's relatively even. More rebounds for China. That's why they've got 4 more attempts. They got 5 more rebounds.
This game should open up more after the first quarter.
Steht hier ein bisschen enger, dass ihr die Möglichkeit habt, beide von hier irgendwo, und zwar versetzt, dass wir die Möglichkeit haben, beide anzuspielen. Aber erste Passoption ist ganz klar Maya. Aber trotzdem, wenn es nicht klappt, dann kriegst du das Anspiel, machst den Turn. Aber dann haben wir die beiden 4,5 vorne. Ihr seht zu, dass ihr beide nach vorne kommt. Wir lassen uns ein bisschen mehr Zeit beim Einwurf, sodass wir ein bisschen Zeit gewinnen. Okay? Und dann vorne, dass wir dann eben einfach auf vernünftige Wurfposition kommen. Maya, oben die Passstation und wirklich, dass wenn wir den Ball mit dir swingen und du siehst, dass sie sehr absinken und dann machst du deinen Wurf von da, ganz normal. Okay?
Mädels, wenn wir ein Pick hier in dem Rückfeld haben, wir fallen hier und dann wir probieren alle mit unserer Geschwindigkeit, das geht nicht, vorbeizufahren. Komm hier und dann noch mal kreuzen und dann stoppt jemand anderes auf dem Weg und dann vielleicht kommt jemand anderes auch rein. Okay? Viel mehr kreuzen.
First quarter, both teams shooting low percentages right now, but a lot of that's defensive.
Yeah.
Both teams are thinking defensively.
Yeah, neither team looks in the flow on the offensive end. We got Katarina Lang in the game for the first time, number 8.
That is Lang, number 8.
And that was Miller on that air ball.
Another 4.5, so she replaces, it looks like,
Monin.
So now Miller and Lang are the 2 big ladies out there.
Guidi Liu, nothing but the bottom of the net. China's up 12-6.
And China is starting to hit shots.
Full court press by China. Miller able to break it down.
Germans will look to get a good look at the basket here. There's Lang into Miller. She gets fouled and doesn't get the shot.
That's Sumai Cheng, number 6 with the foul.
She'll get 2 foul
shots.
That's her
first. It's China's first personal foul. I mean, team foul of the second quarter.
Good way to help Miller find her stroke here, maybe. If she can drain both of these foul shots.
Miller buries
the first one.
It's Miller's 5th point of the game. She's also got 4 rebounds. Oh, in and out on the second.
Clanks out. China with the 5-point lead.
3-on-2. Let's see what China does with it. Chen inside to Huang, and they convert.
Nice, and
China's up 14-7.
Playing like the wild card that they are.
Yeah, playing pretty good for a team that got beat by 16 by this same
Well, more
German
of the pressure's
team.
on the Germans early here.
Right.
Germans have to start canning shots to get their confidence back in front of the big crowd. And there's one there, but off the mark.
But she gets her own rebound. That's Brewer. That's tracking it down.
Breuer, yep. And Miller's going to see what she can do. Back over to Lang. Lang's got a nice shot. And there it is. Lang buries it.
It's Lang's first point. It was her first shot. She just checked in at the start of the second quarter. Su-Ling Lin drops it back to Huang. Oh, she fakes Miller with a shot fake. Beautiful drive there by Xiaolin Huang.
We didn't see any of this from the Chinese in the Dutch game. And looking different so far against Germany. Just playing with some confidence now after hitting some early shots and getting the lead. And Germany's got to get back to what it did against China in the first game. Winning by 14 points. 16.
Oh, nice hands by Miller. Xiaoling Lin able to control it and finishes. China's up 18-9, just
China
like that.
with the early lead, 9 points.
The German coach will call a timeout.
Germany does need to regroup here. Probably a good timeout. Can't let this one get away.
Wir müssen besseres Jojo spielen. Und wir haben hier unten, dann haben wir hier eine Verteidigung, zum Beispiel jetzt Anne oder Annabelle, vollkommen egal. Aber wir müssen gucken, dass wir hier richtig arbeiten, aber dass wir nicht rausjumpen. Wir müssen auch hier oben, freie Korbleger können wir uns auch nicht erlauben. Hier unten, wenn die 10 hier auf der Seite ist, geht Unterpunkt nicht raus und Oberpunkt, die bleibt auf jeden Fall erstmal da. Wir geben aber nicht diesen Korbleger ab, sie treffen die ganzen Dinge. Ich will keinen fetten Korbleger mehr haben. Macht diese Dinge zu!
Stopp in die Mitte. Wenn wir zurückkommen in die Mitte, stopp. Und dann Hand oben, Stopp. Danke, Deutschland!
Germany brings it up with Miller. Over to 11, who is Maya Lindholm. And that's Lang with the shot off of the rim. But there's number 7, Anna Patzwald in the game. Took the shot at 1.0, but didn't find net. And China's got it.
Oh, just a little too hard on the pass there. Weedy Lou throwing it away.
Germany with the ball. Miller spinning around. Finds Lindholm. Lindholm with it, making some penetration back to Miller. Nice. Oh, but it doesn't get the roll.
In and out. Unfriendly rim there for Miller.
But they retain it when it went off the Chinese latest hand. And there's Monin back in the game. Passes to Lindholm, back to Monin.
Miller's only 2 for 7. I'm sure they're
down inside to Miller. Nice spin move and gets the foul. Can't get the roll.
Yeah, she's fouled by number 7, Guidi Liu, it looks like. Yeah, it's her first personal. China's second.
Could tell China really wants this. They're fouling more than they usually do.
I mean, they've only got 3 fouls for the whole game.
They've been playing excellently defensively.
I don't know why you would say more than they usually do.
Well, Germany has no fouls right now.
They're halfway through the second quarter. They've only got 3 fouls.
Sounded good. But there's Monin with the ball.
Monin from the elbow.
Nice.
She drains it. That's what Germany's been looking for. Shaolin Huang from the elbow, and she buries it as well. There's the answer, 20-12. China's up.
China really spreading the ball around nicely, and all the ladies taking shots and making shots.
Well, Germany's just not respecting that shot. Nobody went out to cover her.
Germany's got to answer.
They were just challenging her to take that. She passed it up the first time.
But there's Monin in to restore some order. Down in low to Miller. Gets the foul, but can't get the roll. A little short on the first.
Well, their shot is just looking flat today, from the field or from the free throw line. It's a little more arc on that
was a real nice shot. She heard you, Ben.
Yep.
Got the nice arc and the nice touch on that one.
Well, she's a great shooter. You know, I'm used to her putting up. You know, for the tournament, she's scoring 17 points a game, an efficient shooter. So it's kind of shocking to see her struggle.
All right, Germany down by 7. We got a foul away from the ball. Jockeying position.
Number 12, Annabelle Brewer, picking up her second foul. That's also Germany's second team foul.
Or Breuer, as they corrected us on the pronunciation.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Breuer.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
And that's a miss by the Chinese that Germany will take. And there's Miller with the ball, looking for some penetration, looking for the lane. And she sees it.
Slicing
there
and
it is.
dicing through the
but couldn't get it. On the follow through.
One underneath the basket there.
Just not getting the roll right now.
China calls a timeout.
But the right idea. Great penetration there.
They're getting good shots. They're just not falling.
They're not getting the finishes right now. That's the difference in the game.
I wouldn't be super worried. I mean, you're not going to see Miller miss those all game.
Wir arbeiten weiter mit dem Jojo. Okay, bei 10 sind wir draußen, sonst nur Jojo. Und gucken, dass wir richtig arbeiten. Aber nochmals, kein freien Korbleger mehr, auf gar keinen Fall. Wir gehen und arbeiten und so, wenn wir das machen wie gerade, dann kommen wir auch wieder zurück im Spiel. Die Transition Offense, das ist jetzt auch gut. Okay, und das ist genau das, was wir brauchen. Wir brauchen aber wieder weiter permanentes Kreuzen. Gerade Unterpunkt. Ich gucke, wen er wo wie abholen kann. Gerade der Ziel für Mareike richtig gut gefahren. Aber weiter so, Mädels. Weiter, auf geht's. Los, los, los.
Yeah, Miller only 2 for 8. We don't usually see her shoot 25%, so I can't see her struggling that way. Monin's only 2 for 7. We'll see. I'm
well,
sure
it's
they'll
still
get it
early,
on track
folks,
sooner or later.
and it's halfway through the second quarter. There's Monin on the nice shot from the side, but can't get it to drop. Back of the rim. She's got another shot at it, though. And there it is.
Maybe that'll get her on track.
Both of the big ladies trying to find their stroke and starting to. There's Lim. We haven't seen much of her. She's been distributing the ball a lot and not having to do it all herself this game.
Squeedy Lou, number 7, nothing but the bottom of the net. China's up 22-15.
Seems like a different player down every time for the Chinese hits.
Squeedy Lou's got 6 points on 3-for-3 shooting.
And there's Monin. Looking for the open lady. China playing great defense here. They force Monin to take a shot, and it doesn't hit. German coach a little
Chinese holding out a couple of German players. They got a 4-on-3 right now. It's Wang from the elbow down to Chen, all by herself, but she misses.
And how will they get that unlodged?
Oh, come on, let's see the hops of the refs. One of those refs has some hops.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Maybe just take another ball and knock it off of it. You know, that's traditional. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, I just wanted to see the hops that the refs have.
It's like, you do it. No, you do it. They'll count it a missed shot.
Gotta love that, the view through the window.
Yep. You never know what's going to happen next in this game. And China with the 7-point lead.
So you know, they use the possession arrow on that. So China loses the possession arrow, but keeps the possession.
Nice shot, but off the back of the rim, and Germany has a chance to cut it. Get the ball over nicely with Monin. She spins, brings it over half court. All the ladies look for their lanes.
Ooh,
down and low to
there.
Miller.
Miller from the corner.
Looking for a shot, but sees the
nice dish to Lindholm.
Sees the dish to Lindholm instead. Good choice there. I think those are Lindholm's first 2 points. Germany working the ball around and distributing it like the Chinese ladies have been doing so nicely. Seems like,
yeah, that was Lindholm's first
Lynn's going to take a shot here. She still hasn't taken one. Or I can't remember her taking one.
Sumai Chang. Beautiful shot with Monin in her face.
China hitting a high percentage of their shots, keeping the lead. And they're not easy shots. That wasn't an easy one. 2 ladies in her face. There's Miller with the ball. Down to Monin. She's got a nice shot there.
Nice.
Puts it right in.
Germany's looked a lot better these last couple of possessions on offense.
They're starting to break into the China
into
defense.
Their offense much easier. China's not holding them out the whole way.
But China's been pretty good on the offensive end with their shots. That one gets the soft touch once again. It's number 6, Huang. Zhang. There's Lindholm. She's got it right to the bucket.
Those 2 Chinese players are so concerned with Miller, they didn't even pay attention to Lindholm streaking towards the bucket.
Lindholm says, I'll take that.
This is the closest Germany's been in a while with a 5-point
Germany
deficit.
climbing back.
26-21. Last minute of the first half. Oh, throws it away.
Nice
Miller
steal
with the
there.
steal. Oh, right. Slices and dices.
And the crowd goes wild.
Gotta love the energy Germany's showing right here at the end of the half. Closing the deficit to 3. China will most likely save it for the last shot.
24 seconds left. Germany would love to be the ones who get the last bucket. China's going to try and hold for the last. They say, I think we want to leave this half with the lead, so they're going to hold for the last shot. Same time as on the game clock. They get the cutter.
Wang.
Can they get the shot?
Yes. Chang hits it.
Kind of the way this one's gone.
China up 28-23 at the end of the half.
A lot more offense that quarter.
Yeah, Germany finally started hitting. We still have Miller only 3 for 9 for 9 points. Marina Monin 4 of 11 for 8 points. And on the Chinese side, we got Sumai Chang with 10 points. Guidi Liu with 6. Xiaolin Huang with 8.
Those three have been the big ladies for the Chinese. Okay, we'll be back at, just before the second half. This one's going to be a good one.
Du rausgehst auf die 6 und egal wer jetzt bei dir spielt, zum Beispiel Annabelle, dass du dann hier bleibst. Aber dass wir den Wurf von der Nummer 6 versuchen, noch mehr zu attackieren. Das heißt, dass du eben rausgehst, hier vorne, wenn hier sie steht, dass du auf ihrer Wurfhand bist, rechts. Es ist mir schon klar. Aber sie hat jetzt 3 Würfe getroffen. Ich will, dass sie dazu ist. Okay? Und je nachdem, dann eben von dir, dass du eben dann runterfährst irgendwo. Wir riskieren lieber jemand anderes. Aber erstmal, dass wir den Wurf von Nummer 6 eben wegnehmen. Weil auf der anderen Seite die Nummer 10 haben wir momentan. Wenn es so ist, dass Nummer 10 hier oben ist, machen wir es so, dass wir dann eben von der Seite eben den Helfer spielen und dann eben oben bleiben. Okay, beide Optionen. Das heißt, 10 ist auf der Seite, von oben wird runtergegangen. 10 ist eben hier oben, dann wird von hier aus rübergegangen, weil sie eigentlich immer nur für diesen Wurf eben stehen. Dann soll erstmal eine andere wieder versuchen zu treffen. Okay? Bei dir?
Da ist momentan Mareike. Mareike geht in die Mitte.
Bitte?
Mareike?
Nein, Mareike ist nicht hier auf der Mitte, Mareike ist hier auf der Seite.
Ja, aber sie ist oben hier.
Ja,
Für sie wird
ja,
was helfen.
ja, klar.
Und dann, wenn die 10 hinter der Screen ist und das Ball geht hinter der Screen, dann müssen wir raus und Mareike geht zu Nummer 7. Okay?
Auf geht's.
Here we see the team stats. China improved their field goal percentage considerably in the second quarter, 48% from the field. Germany still only hitting 34%. The rebounds are real even, 18-17 for Germany. Assists, turnovers, all very even. Just that shooting percentage responsible for the 5-point deficit. Germany closed that from a 9-point deficit just earlier in the second quarter.
couple, the Argentinian team who wants to prepare something and needs access to the bus. So he's here with us at the scorer's table. Team Argentina. Team Argentina, the keys for your bus are here at the scorer's table. Please report here.
So we're back. The Germans were shooting a little better at the end there. They were able to close the gap from 9 to 5. But, you know, their two big ladies, Miller and Monin, having a hard time finding the bucket. Miller's averaging 17 points a game. Monin's averaging 15. Their scoring points are right around with their average, but Miller's only 3 for 9. Monin's only 4 for 11. We'll see what happens. As a team, they're up to 34%. You saw at the end of the first quarter, they're down around 20%.
Folgendes Play. Maya, Einwurf. Mareike ist da und fährt den Ball entgegen. Annabelle, du bist hier tief. Anne, du bist hier. Marina ist hier. Ich will, dass wir den Ball hier eben zu Mareike geben. Mareike macht einen Turn und gibt das Anspiel auf Marina. Und Marina guckt für einen 3-Punkte-Wurf. Wir werden es jetzt sehen. Wir werden es gerade anfangs sehen. Deswegen will ich dich hier an der Seite erstmal hier verstecken und gucken einfach mal, ob das klappt. Okay, wenn gar keiner rausgeht, nimm sie ihn so. Ansonsten sitzt du hier nochmal den Block und du kannst hier nochmal eben dahin fahren.
Annabelle, such dieser Pick für Mareike nach dem Pass.
Du fährst nachher dahin.
Und dann Safety.
Nee, du fährst nur hier in die Mitte.
In die Mitte und dann Safety.
Okay, das ist die erste Offense.
Okay, well, whether you can understand German or not, the Germans have their hands full, and the coach going over some of their top plays and some of the top strategies that he wants.
Kind of surprising after Germany handled China so easily earlier in this tournament. But China's obviously made some adjustments.
Well, it's second half of the bronze medal here, pressure time for the Germans and for the Chinese. And like we thought, this one's going to be down
from 3
to the end.
Boom.
Nice way to start
right out
the
of
second half.
Right out of half.
Was she over the three-point line? Nope, she got the 3. Stayed behind the line and nothing but net. Just like that, it's back down to 2.
Beautiful shot.
And with the miss,
pass,
Germany has a chance to tie it.
Oh, Miller throws it away to Su-Ling Lin.
Kind of telegraphed that shot. Pass. China has a chance.
Xiaolin Huang from the top of the key. Not there. China's still applying the full court pressure. Time ticking down. Oh, they just barely get it across. Now they got a pick to get the rest of their team across. This is what the Netherlands did to Germany in the last game. Oh, that looked like a foul there, but no call.
Both teams coming out flying, and there's our first lady down.
She touched it when she was down. That's a good turnover.
Wasn't called a foul. It was just inadvertent contact.
You know, she touched the ball when she was already down. That's a turnover right there.
That's what it was. Germany with the ball, a chance to tie. Down into Miller. That's her shot right there.
Very good. Good start for Germany. Quick 5 points. Tie game. It's the first time they've been tied since 0-0. China calls a quick timeout.
Now China calls a timeout.
Wichtig für uns und diese Beteiligung viel besser.
Nächste Offense. Machen wir so. Maya, du bist jetzt hier unten. Okay? Marina ist hier. Diesmal werden sie rauskommen. Du setzt einen Pick. Marina geht hier weiter. Und dann spielen wir das Pick and Roll mit dir. Auf der anderen Seite gucken wir ins Ziel. Und zwar das Ziel, dass wir ihn oben fahren, Annabelle, dass du ihn hier fährst. Und Mareike, du kommst hinterher. Du bist hier oben als Safety. Was? Danach meine ich. Danach bei dem normalen Set Offense.
Safety. Nächste. Danke, Deutschland.
All right, wish you guys could enjoy the intermission timeout entertainment that we get. Pretty good dancers out there. But this game is tied. back to a new game.
German crowd getting fired up here in the second half.
They are. This place
German
is
team's
getting
giving them
loud.
something to cheer about. That's Wang from the free throw. She buries it. China back up by 2.
China makes a little comeback here. First buckets of the second half. Miller with the ball.
Not much resistance by the Chinese right there. You got your biggest threat there, and they never once put a chair on her.
Good pick there by her teammate to let her fall in right behind her and take the shot. Always using those chairs and those picks and those blocks. There's Lynn, see if she can get off one of her good shots. Inside, she's been dishing more than shooting.
She got stuffed by Miller there. That's Weedy Liu at the buzzer, but unable to hit. Tie game, 30-30.
Germany can take the lead for the first time since they got the first 2 buckets
Miller
of the game.
Gets it across, but that's going to be a steal or not. China's having trouble controlling it. I think
that's going to be offensive foul.
That's what I would have called it.
Lindholm
but I have not seen the signal. It looks like they're going to call that on Germany.
Seemed like Lindholm had the position.
Oh, good call, Mark. They just usually do this call on the offensive foul, but I didn't see it. You're right. They called it.
And the call was?
They called it on China.
No, it was on Germany.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's on Lindholm.
She was moving just a little bit into the path.
Yeah.
Just a split second too late. And China will try to take the lead.
That's Germany's first team foul.
Could have gone either way. Or it could have been a no call.
Well, there's an awful lot of contact. You got to call something there.
Yeah.
Suling Lin from the corner, not quite there. Miller
Germany with the rebound.
Oh, another steal by China.
Another telegraph pass.
The pressure's really bothering Germany.
Nice hand there.
That looked like a clean block to me. I don't know about that call. There's no chair. It looked like a clean block.
Let's see it again.
Yeah, that's what the replay's for, right? That's all ball. Terrible call.
Got to agree with Ben on that one. So do all the Germans.
Taking advantage.
But China hitting its foul
Sometimes
shots
the
now.
refs just anticipate the call. They got the whistle ready, whether there's any contact or not.
All right,
Splits them 1 for 2.
1 and 2.
China by 1.
This is resembling that Netherlands-Japan game that went back and forth and down to the wire.
Game.
Yeah, on the men's side, the last game we called. And there's Miller with the ball. Down in low to Monin.
Monin's foul. That's Weedy Liu picking up the foul.
And I didn't see much of a foul there either.
That's China's first team foul.
Refs seem to be a little call happy here.
There was some sheer contact. I mean, you saw her try to hop off the contact when she was holding her chair. She tried to do a hop to get off it, and then she initiated the contact again.
All right, well, both teams take whatever the refs gives them and play on. And there's Monin with the shot.
Oh, way off.
Germany playing its game this half much more
they look a
than
lot
in that
better.
Second quarter.
They look like they're in sync at least.
As we get to the halfway point of this quarter, China trying to respond. Only a bucket so far.
Oh, crazy pass. Weedy Liu out of bounds. Both teams, some sloppy passes in the early going of the second half.
Pressure's on both of them. And who can withstand the pressure more? Germany staying
nice
with its
pick and roll.
5 ladies for now. Miller with the ball over to Bonin.
China, really good defense, not allowing
Not
anything
sure
into
where she's going
paint.
with 3 seconds left on the clock, and a terrible shot.
Desperation heave, not even close.
Don't think she should have ever headed backwards with the clock at 5.
Well, you saw the great Chinese defense where they allowed hardly a German player inside the 3-point line there.
That's why she had to head backwards. There was no openings at all. The wall of China was there. And now the shot, but they can't hit either. Germany still has a chance to go up.
The defensive struggle continues.
Nice shot up ahead to number 12. That's Annabelle Breuer.
Miller getting inside, and she's hooked. I believe that's on Guidi Liu, number 7. That's going to be her 4th. Guidi Liu's 4th foul, China's 2nd team foul. China's not subbing her out yet, so they're going to trust Guidi Liu to stay on the floor. I say you take her out, save her for the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Just a little short there on that shot, and Germany can't quite take the lead yet. China trying to keep the lead and extend it to 3 or more.
China's got one out here. Guidi Liu over. Oh, she buries it. That's
there it is.
Zumai Chang, number 6. China back up by 3.
Nice stroke there.
Zumai Chang now with 12 points, 6 for 10 from the field.
Nice spin and a pick. She goes into traffic. Not trying to do it all herself. Lindholm with the ball. Back to Miller.
Miller, sweet shot from the corner. They needed that.
Miller's getting into the flow now.
She's warming up. I was surprised with her early struggles, but she's looking more like herself here.
And that one pulls Germany back to only a 1-point deficit.
It looked like the German squad kind of had a hangover from that Netherlands game, but they're getting it together.
Good defense there.
Ooh, dangerous pass. Ooh, I don't know.
Got the ball, but got a foul also.
China's already got 3 team fouls. That's Guidi Liu's 5th foul. I mean, I said something when she picked up 4. I don't know why they didn't sub her out.
The only lady in foul trouble has fouled out.
And China hasn't been going deep onto the bench to this game. Some games they do, but this one they've been playing only 7 deep. That's going to be Dai coming in.
How many points does she have, Ben?
That's Chai-Ming Dai coming in for her. We also have Chen subbing in for Shaolin Huang.
And that's first, number 9, Miller, and 14, Monin with the ball.
Monin from the free throw, buries it.
Beautiful shot there.
That's Germany's first lead, I think, of the game.
Ever since they got the 4-0 lead.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
And, yeah, Germany all the way back now. And the crowd yells defense.
Yeah, the crowd's really getting into it now. I'm sure it's not quite as loud at home as it is here. That's going to be on Monin, I believe. Yeah, Marina Monin, that's her first personal. That's going to be Germany's 3rd team foul.
Yeah, this place is packed, and they'll probably be hanging around for the Dutch and the Great Britain gold medal game right after this. It'll be just as packed. Nice shot there. One-handed, though, tough off of the rim. China can't get the equalizer or go ahead. Germany with a chance.
Oh, this is going to be an 8-second. No, they just get it across.
Just get it over before it hits 16.
Oh, but then they turn it over anyways. Oh, Is that going to be a foul on Chen? Yes, it is.
Luckily
Number
for first.
5 on Chen. That's going to be her second foul. It's going to be China's 4th team foul. I couldn't tell because
would that be a travel, Ben?
If she hit the ground and still had the ball in her hands, yeah, it would be a turnover.
If it wasn't a foul.
And you didn't see an immediate call by the refs, you know. That's why I didn't know the call right off the bat, right?
Refs have to make the split-second decisions just like the players do.
Right? It's a tough job, no question.
There's Miller thinking about the shot.
Shot clock ticking down. They better take it now.
Monin just before the shot, and not a good one, as you often see as the clock's just about to go.
Yeah, I mean, the really good clubs can, but most of the time when
the best shots come with 2 or 3, but with one, not so much.
I don't know. The U.S. men seem to make it look routine.
Yeah, the U.S. men are the masters of the 2 or 3 seconds left.
I think they count in their head and they want to shoot it with 1 second sometimes.
They like the pressure.
Oh, that's an 8-second call right there. Germany struggling with the China press.
There you see the shot clock at 16.
That's two possessions in a row that they had trouble beating the press turnovers.
As soon as it hits 16, when you haven't brought it over half court,
right,
that's a turnover. China will try to regain the lead.
Sumai Chang surveying the court. Looking for that screenshot in the corner. She buries it. China back up by 1.
Back up by 1. Well, all 4 semifinals yesterday, Ben, were not really close. And it's seeming like all 4 games today could be close.
We've had one awesome game after another. Yeah, every game in venue 1 has been down to the wire. And this is our 4th one of the day.
The ladies, no exception.
Monin off the rim support, too strong.
Germany couldn't get the shot that time. Shares banging everywhere out there.
Chen inside.
Chen gets
nice
loose.
Dish. Good give and go.
And China goes back up by 3.
Chang with the dish.
Got some openings here with Monin. Looking for the opening, waiting for some teammates now.
Well, finally get everyone down. Shot clock at 5. Monin buries it. Germany back within 1. Time ticking down at the end of the 3rd.
That'll do it for the 3rd.
Miller knocks it away. That'll just about end. We got a second left, less than a second left in this quarter. Might as well just take this one down. I don't think they can get a shot off.
0.6. China content to take the 1-point lead into the 4th quarter. And it's going to be a good one as we'll take a timeout here, get a refreshment, and get ready for the 4th quarter.
There we see the stats. You see Germany tighten up the field goals, 39 to 42. Everything else is pretty even. Rebounds, Germany has a 27-24 advantage. Turnovers only one difference.
Kein Korbleger mehr zu. Riskieren lieber, dass wir den Wurf von draußen kassieren. Auf der Seite jetzt von der 6. Probieren wir, dass wir mit groß unten stehen, sodass wir auf ihre Hand rausgehen können. Okay, wenn wir nicht irgendwo, wir machen da keinen Jump, aber wir müssen bei der 6 mit groß an der Hand sein. Das haben wir gerade eben bei dem letzten Wurf nicht gehabt. Und sie ist die einzige Spielerin momentan, die am Scoren ist bei denen. Also müssen wir sie aus dem Spiel nehmen. Auf geht's.
stroke again in the second half. Germany down by 1 point. As we enter the fourth. China with the ball.
Yeah, Miller and Monin really heated up there in the third quarter.
And China has cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, Miller's now got 15 points on 6 of 13 shooting, and Monin's got 15 points on 7 of 18. On the Chinese side, it's mostly been Zumai Zhang, number 6. She's got 14 points.
First with some good ball maneuvering, and the interception though. Chinese ladies sniffed that one out. China with the chance to go up by 3 or more. If they can hit.
Zumai Zhang with the dish down to Chen.
Good defense there without fouling.
Just rips it out of her hands.
German ladies come in and stuff her. Tough getting teamed by those two.
Oh, for sure.
And there's Miller.
Chen's only
Look at her come right in on that one.
Yeah, Miller just slicing and dicing. No resistance by the Chinese there.
And that gives them the lead as the German crowd goes wild.
Miller's got 17 now after the slow start.
Now the chant of defense. China takes the quick shot off the top front of the rim, and Miller brings it up.
China's really struggling here. That's a hook on Yun Long, number 8. That's her first. China's
what's
first.
a hook?
A hook's where you put your foot plate, this front bar,
right
into the side of somebody's wheel.
Right, and just...
Yeah, that's a hook. You'll see the other person's chair turn immediately when somebody hooks them.
Right.
That's the giveaway for the refs.
And with that, Germany will take the ball side out and look to extend their 1 point lead, which is about as big as these leads have gotten in this game.
Number 12, Tonglei Chang is subbed in for China.
Though Germany did have to come back from a little bit earlier of a lead.
That's fierce.
And first can't get her.
Kind.
What do we got over here?
A couple players stuck together here.
2 chairs are hooked.
I love when the crowd gets rowdy.
China brings it up, looking to reclaim the lead once again.
Zumai Zhang from the elbow. Short.
Just off the rim.
Are looking a little tight here in the fourth quarter.
Breuer over to Miller, no, that's Miller there. I was Monin. And there's Breuer taking it up, seeing an opening, bringing it back to Miller. Miller back to Breuer, over to Monin.
Shot fake, she's got 3 seconds on the shot.
Gonna have to take that one, little rush, but they got another fresh 14. Off the front of the rim. No team wants to take a big lead here, or more than a 1 point lead, it looks like.
It's going to be an exciting, close finish to the end, it looks like.
Oh, they want to. Okay, off the front of the rim again. China can't get the lead back.
Yeah, Breuer knocked it out of her hands. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball.
This lady's really going at it here for the ball. And what's that going to be, a jump ball? Germany possession. Dye rips it away from her, but not in time to not get the jump call. This home German crowd has seen some tough losses with the men and are looking for the ladies to come away with the bronze.
Lindholm just short.
But China looking like they'd like to get China's first bronze medal ever. Nice
cross pass. That was a dangerous pass, but Lindholm's going to pick up the foul there.
Got in there a little bit
number
late.
7's going to pick up her first. That's also Germany's first team foul.
Good try there by Patzwald on the foul, I believe, right? 7 Patzwald?
No, I mean...
She's the one who came in there for the
you're
interception.
right. I'm sorry. My bad.
China's still looking to take the lead back. That 1-point lead is all Germany has. Can they do it here? Not this time. Off of the glass to the side. Miller takes it. Back up the court quickly. China takes it right away, but then loses it.
Nice hands by Jaiming Dai. Germany will retain possession.
That'll be Lindholm bringing it in. 14 on the shot clock. Got some time. Looking for a good shot. In down to Miller.
Falling away. Oh, in and out.
But the rebound.
Germany retains
by
possession.
Patzwald down below.
They're just fighting a little harder for the rebounds here in the fourth quarter.
Scrappy rebound there. Comes right in. Off of the glass too hard.
Oh, it hits the Chinese player while she's down, so they're going to call it a jump ball.
Is that what happens?
Well, I think that if it would have been that call, it would be Germany's ball. I think they're calling a player down when the ball was in the air. That's
tough break for Germany there. Yeah. But China will take it and see if they can take the lead.
Sumai Zhang, Miller in her face, over to Chen. Shot clock ticking down. Oh, nice dish from Shu Ling Lin. That's Jaiming Dai with the basket.
Dai coming in there playing really spirited ball.
Yeah, she's playing well.
And Germany's got to answer now, down by a point.
Fouling out hasn't really affected them at all so far.
Miller's got it over the half-court line, just barely. And she brings it in. Over to Monin in the corner. She sees her shot. A little too hard. Off the rim. China's got it with the lead. 1 point. Monin with the rebound. Up to Miller. Looking for the lead. What will they call here? Back over to Lindholm. She sees the lane, sees the shot,
buries it.
Buries it.
Germany back up by
1. Coming up to the 4-minute mark of the last quarter of the bronze medal game, and a bad pass there. Germany will take it. See if they can capitalize. Coming down strong themselves. All the way down the court goes Monin. Look at that.
Oh, no resistance by the
but she can't finish.
Gosh.
Tough one there.
Germany's
Do they retain possession? They retain possession.
Wow.
A little hard off the rim.
Can't believe she missed that. That's so uncharacteristic.
It's almost too easy for her.
I've been there, believe me. I know too easy.
That's the game of wheelchair basketball. Nothing's a gimme. While you're spinning around in your chair.
All right, shot clock ticking down.
With the tougher shot.
Oh, wow, the bailout foul.
Yeah, she got bailed out with the foul. With 1 second on the clock. You got to maybe
Shang with the foul.
Got to not foul
Miller,
there
going
if you're
to
China.
Miller's really upped her field goal percentage here in the second half. She's now 7 of 16, 17 points. Ooh, clunk.
Germany won't breathe easy until the clock is down.
Miller hits the second. Germany up by 2.
But they've got the 2-point lead now. stats over there. The only stat that matters in China is the scoreboard.
Nice hands by Miller. Su Ling Lin with the careless pass.
Miller will take it. Bring it up
starting
quickly.
to take over this game.
See if she can find the lane. She finds an open lady.
This is more what I expected at the beginning of the game.
Moaning with the shot.
Crazy.
And they open up the
China's
huge
going to call a timeout.
four-point lead now.
4-point lead.
China needs to regroup after that one.
Germany started the game up 4-0.
Damit wir auch beim Foul riskieren, nicht beim Wurf, damit wir nachher irgendwo die Möglichkeit haben zu faulen, dass wir sie eine Linie bekommen. Die haben erst einen Foul. Du bitte weniger, weil du schon belastet bist. Aber wir müssen gucken, dass wir jetzt die Foul-Situation haben. Nicht, dass wir nachher... Aber dementsprechend geht an die Stühle und riskiert das. Aber dann haben wir Probleme. Geht wirklich an die Stühle auf.
What do you eat to get your bones to do that? All right, we're back after a charming,
is that what you call that in a demonstration?
little presentation of the contortionist, body contortionist.
Love it.
All right.
4-point lead for Germany.
The big lead by Germany is 4 points. About as big as it's been for them. It's about as big as it's been for China. But China's coming back here.
China has not hit a shot in a long time.
They need to hit shots. Germany playing that tough
defense. That's been their problem in a couple of these games. Chang, wow.
Tough time for China to go cold. And Germany take advantage. Can they get the ball up over? It's already down. They're not going to get it. Toss that ball.
They better throw it now.
No.
8-second call.
Half-court violation.
I had a feeling that was going to happen there. I kind of think you should take a timeout when you're in that situation. You know, only less than 3 minutes left. You have plenty of timeouts. Why not?
In retrospect, that's what they should have done for that one.
Hindsight's 20/20.
And Bernie. Here's China with the ball.
Oh, another hands by Miller, but she doesn't get the steal. That's Dai in the corner, and she hits it again. She's been most of their offense in the second half. She came in when they had the foul trouble.
All right, they get it over half court easily this time. And there's Mona with the ball. Gonna have to make some penetration. We're already down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. As they get closer now with Miller, looking for the shot, gets the feed instead, and there's the shot. But a little long.
2 minutes to play. 2-point game. Germany up.
China can get the equalizer. But can they get up a good shot for it? There's a pretty good shot. And she hits.
She buries it.
And there
That's
it is.
Yun Long, number 8.
A new game with 1:40 on the clock. 1:43.
You're right. This is representing that last game. I mean,
down to the wire. We could even have an OT, folks. And that's Miller with the ball, trying to avoid OT, trying to get Germany a victory in regulation.
Miller over to Monin. Spin move.
Monin just off the rim, but she avoided the clock shot. And then they have to foul.
I'd like to see
They didn't have to foul.
That to Breuer. I know that Monin and Miller are the big guns, but I'd like to see her dump that to Breuer when they do the pick and roll there. Just to make them honest, the Chinese aren't even respecting the person rolling into the bucket. They know what to expect there. They know that Monin's going to take that shot.
It's a 1-minute ball game, folks.
Dai.
And who?
Oh, wow. That looked clean to me. I think that's a terrible call. Let me see a replay.
It's not going to matter. The refs have made their call. There's no instant replay in this game.
I've never seen the refs change their call when you complain. So here we go.
And this is the first. You can see that right as it left her hand. Pressure on this shot. And she misses the second. But China gets the rebound. Just went a little too far off the rim for Germany to corral it. And now Lin, who's had a hot hand this tournament, but decides to pass it once again. And they can't get the shot off.
Wow.
Just as the shot goes, but it's a bad shot.
Surprising.
And Germany has a chance to win it.
You get that rebound out, and then you got 14 seconds.
Or to go ahead, because there's only 50 seconds left. But Germany's going to be looking for a good shot. The crowd's starting to get on their feet now, sensing the end of this one, unless we go to overtime.
You know,
and there's Miller with the ball over to Monin.
Dangerous pass.
Got to get that shot off. Want to get a good shot. Here's Miller. Doesn't hit.
She gets bailed out
but
on the
she
foul
gets
ball.
the
I believe
foul.
That's on Dye.
I didn't see anything.
I think there was chair on Dye.
All right.
I'd still like to see replays on these, but Miller.
See if Germany can take advantage.
That's the first foul on Dye. That's the third foul on China.
Crowd on its feet.
Miller
hits the first one.
Ooh,
can't get through all the seconds. Now China has a chance to win. Down by 1.
Wow.
What will they do? The shot clock at 20? Game clock?
About a 2-second differential.
Yep.
We got a hook on number 7, Anna Patzvald.
Either way, one mistake by China and this game's over.
It's Germany's 4th team foul.
One mistake by Germany. Either way, this one's going right down to the last.
You got a timeout.
14.7 seconds, and China calls a timeout.
Wow.
So the crowd will probably have to stay standing for this one or take a little rest as we get one more view of the timeout entertainment.
Okay, Sie werden jetzt Einwurf tief eben haben. Wir brauchen großen Marina, du bist hier in der Verteidigung. Dann machen wir es so. Annabelle, Maya, du gehst hier auf jeden Fall vor diesem Wurfblock, der hier ist. Maya, du bist hier die Position. Dann haben wir dich auf der Weak Side und Mareike, du bist tief hier. Und Annabelle, du bist hier oben in der Verteidigung. Wir machen keinen Foul, beziehungsweise, wenn ihr seht, bevor sie werfen will, ohne dass eine Wurfbewegung ist, können wir noch das eine Foul machen.
Ja, können wir nicht, wir haben ihn hier.
Nee, dann nicht.
Kein Foul.
Kein Foul.
Kein Foul. Okay, let's go.
All right, as we come back, it's all going to be on this shot.
I'm Germany, I'm just telling them don't foul.
It'll be tough to lose it on a foul, but...
Yeah, if I'm German coach, I say don't foul. China's been cold. See how they come out with the Chinese coach designed here out of the timeout.
It all comes out to this play. Inbounds it.
Sumai Chen out to Su Ling Lin. Clock ticking down.
Germany, good defense, not allowing them a good shot.
Oh, the dump into
What did they call? What did they call?
I think there's 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Did they call a 3-second?
They sure did.
That'll do it for Germany.
I mean,
they called the 3-second.
They're going to foul them.
Crazy way to end the game, but
game's not over.
There's only 2.5 seconds left, and Germany has the lead and the ball. It's looking good for Germany now. Crazy way to end it with the Chinese not even getting a shot off. And the crowd goes wild. Germany's done it. The bronze medal. Great job by China, scaring the Germans out of their seats. And this one is in the books.
Wow, Monin and Miller really heated up in the second half.
That was the story. They came back, and China went a little cold after being really hot in the first
China
half.
still shot decent for the game, 40%, but yeah, they really went cold towards the end of the game.
Much better game than when they faced each other the first time, and Germany blew them out.
Great game.
And
great game. Two great programs.
Got to give it to China and got to give it to Germany.
And China hasn't done anything in international competition in so long. They have to be really proud with the fourth place finish here.
And the big German crowd finally gets to cheer a victory from the home team. A big victory and a bronze medal victory. Great game. Just what we expected. Down to the wire. Two great teams.
Yeah, stay tuned.
And hopefully the next game will be just as close and just as fun to watch with the Netherlands and Great Britain.
Stats. Germany was outshot, but look at,
pretty equal stats there when they flashed them up, and obviously a really equal game.
Wow.
Any team.
What a finish.
Comes down to that last play that ended with a 3-second call.
Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, she was camping. It was the right call.
Yeah, refs just doing their job, and that's the way this one ended. The hesitation blues. All right, that's it for this one, and we'll be back for the gold medal game in half an hour.
Haben wir alles gegeben. Auf der Bank, auf dem Feld, das war so richtig gut. Aber ein paar graue Haare habe ich jetzt schon mehr und meine Stimme ist weniger, aber es bleibt scheißegal. Okay, dein letztes Turnier, sag was. Ja.
Also jetzt als Fazit, jetzt nach dem Spiel die klassische Frage, wie fühlst du dich und wie ist es gelaufen?
Ja, erstmal großartig, einfach, dass wir das Spiel gewinnen konnten. Auch gerade so ein knappes Spiel bis zum Ende mit einem Punkt. Es ging wirklich echt bis zur letzten Sekunde zur Sache. Und es ist einfach riesig, aus so einem Spiel nochmal einen Sieg zu holen. Und wir haben eine Medaille gewonnen, unser großes Ziel. Wir hatten natürlich irgendwo einen Traum, im Finale jetzt zu spielen. Ist natürlich immer noch so ein bisschen bitter schade, dass wir jetzt nicht das Finale spielen. Aber es ist einfach riesig, dass wir bei der starken Konkurrenz jetzt eine Medaille holen konnten und wirklich auch dieses knappe Spiel, man hat es gesehen, China war auch nicht zu unterschätzen, dass wir da die Medaille geholt haben.
Und was sagst du als Feedback bzw. als Fazit über die ganze WM?
Ja, wir haben ja wirklich ein gutes Turnier gespielt. Wir haben einfach nur wirklich einen Durchhänger gehabt im entscheidenden Spiel im Halbfinale, um ins Finale einzuziehen. Wäre vielleicht noch schön gewesen, wenn es erst im Finale ist. Auf der anderen Seite konnten wir so mit dem Sieg aufhören. Also es hat alles seine Vor- und Nachteile. Und ich denke, wir haben wirklich ein großartiges Turnier gespielt insgesamt. Und das darf man nicht vergessen, nur weil wir ein Spiel schlecht gespielt haben, was die Mannschaft in der Zeit geleistet hat, einfach durch die Bank weg, wirklich jedes Spiel Vollgas gegeben hat, bis zur letzten Sekunde um die Bronzemedaille Vollgas gegeben hat. Das war großartig.
Und dein persönliches Highlight der WM?
Die Zuschauer. Die ganze Zeit vor großer, voller Halle zu spielen. Die Stimmung, die hier war. Die Gänsehaut bei den Freiwürfen ganz am Ende in so einem knappen Spiel um die Medaille. Das ist schon echt was Besonderes.
Und was hätte man vielleicht noch verbessern können? Was ist noch nicht so gut gelaufen?
Gute Frage. Ich meine, für uns natürlich das Halbfinale war nicht optimal. Da sind wir einfach nicht so gut gestartet wie die andere Mannschaft und haben uns so schlecht verkauft an dem einen Tag. Und wir müssen natürlich daran arbeiten, dass wir noch konstanter sind, dass wir nicht nur 7 gute Spiele, sondern eben 8 gute Spiele für so eine Weltmeisterschaft auch spielen können. Und bei dem Turnier an sich fällt mir gar nichts ein. Also es war für uns einfach optimal.
Du hast es ja gerade schon gesagt, die Stimmung im Zuschauerbereich war gut. Wie war die Stimmung so bei euch im Team?
Also bis auf gestern Abend bei der halbfinalen Niederlage natürlich mit großer Enttäuschung, ansonsten richtig gut. Und man hat es, glaube ich, auch gerade auf dem Feld gesehen. Wir freuen uns riesig, dass wir es erreicht haben, dass wir eine Medaille holen bei der Konkurrenz. Und haben ja ansonsten auch ein gutes Turnier gespielt und dementsprechend die Freude übersiegt alles.
Sie haben ja schon alles ab. Genau, nochmal, wie hast du das gesamte Turnier wahrgenommen? Und danach die letzte Frage, jetzt muss ich einmal schauen. Du hattest es zwar schon erwähnt, aber nochmal explizit, wie du die Stimmung bei den Zuschauern wahrgenommen hast.
Ja, also die Zuschauer haben uns jedes Spiel gepusht. Wir haben uns auch dazu geholfen, wirklich in jedem Spiel Vollgas zu geben. Es war immer laut, sie haben uns angefeuert, auch bis hin zur letzten Sekunde. Alle kannten sich aus, haben beim Freiwurf auf einmal war totale Stille, dass ich mich konzentrieren konnte in der letzten Sekunde um die Bronzemedaille. Und der Jubel war einfach überragend.
Dann war's das schon. Dankeschön.
Danke.